G'day everyone, welcome to another episode. We're anchored on Banta Island, just on the outskirts of Moyo National Park. And today we're going to sail to Sumbawa, an island called Moyo.
Technically we're gonna do 24 hours of sailing to go there and an overnight. So we decided to film each hour's 1 minute of our trip till Moyo to give you an impression of these 24 hours of sailing.
It's about 100 miles, so it'll be not a fast overnighter, but we'll just cruise along. Enjoy the ride. Okay, we're underway. Nice beam reach right now. We're heading over to that volcano island. And then we're going to pass between there and then we're into Sumbawa. This is the last island of the Flores group. Yeah, 17, 18 knots of true wind. And yeah, 7.5 knots of boat speed. So pretty sweet. Beautiful day for sailing. Hope it stays for 24 hours. A tip for you, if you find a screw on the deck, which you often do, fallen down from somewhere, find where it came from immediately. In this case, I just noticed this and it come out of the main sheet here. Put a bit of Loctite on it and put it straight back in. It'll stay good for a little while. And while you're there, check all the other ones and maybe if they're loose, put some Loctite on them as well. These sorts of parts, especially the main sheets, the pulleys, the blocks, they're moving a lot, plus they're in the sun, they're in the salt air, a bit of vibration. It's good to keep them updated.
It's lunchtime. It's fugasse. It's a French specialty of bread with tomatoes and cheese inside.
Lekker! It's a super strange current we're just going to go through the middle of. It's like a massive swirling thing. Look at this.
Washing machine! Woo!
Yeah, I don't know how fast we're going now, but we're probably doing about 7 or 8 knots. There's this gnarly current from the south. The tide comes in, it goes north, and the tide goes out, it goes south here. And as I said before, we're in the Pacific Ocean side and the tide from the south is coming up from the Indian Ocean. And you get some mad currents, 7 to 10 knots sometimes. And this just must have been the two currents meeting. Pretty cool. Oh, I'm just having an amazing sail. The conditions are pretty ideal. Well, we're not actually flying. I've got a reef in the main and and the jib as well. We're only doing 5 knots actually, but I haven't really felt any pressure to go fast today, so I've just set the boat up. We had stronger wind before and we were doing 8 knots, and I just haven't changed anything and the wind's just died down a bit, but seriously, we have only got 100 mile and we've got 24 hours to do it, so there's no rush and it's super comfortable. And yeah, just cruising along. Marie was up here on the beanbag, but I think she's gone to take a nap downstairs, and yeah, beautiful, beautiful day. This is pristine champagne sailing right here. Amazing.
I'm trying to sleep for 2 hours because I know tonight it's gonna be pretty hard for me to stay awake. But it's too hot. I'm not really successful in the nap time. It's pretty rolly right now. Like we're doing 2 knots, super slow, no wind, a tiny bit of wind, but not really helping. So we're gonna turn the engine on.
Five o'clock now. We've had a pretty good trip so far. Had to motor for the last hour, but now we just got some wind again. And yeah, 14 knots. But just cruising along, and you can see the beautiful volcano there behind me. Sangyang, I think, or Sang or something, I don't know. I'll write it up here, but actually it's a really dangerous exploding volcano. But some people do live down on the flat section over here, and there are some fires over there, but yeah, apparently it's quite a brutal one, so we're not going to stop there. And yeah, we're just heading into the sunset.
So now it's sunset time. We have a beautiful sunset on Sumbawa. The ocean is more calm, no swell anymore. And yeah, we're gonna start the night having a dinner, a potato salad.
Sounds good. I'm pretty hungry. I'm gonna fry up some coconut as well with chili and oil for a snack during the night.
And soy sauce.
Oh, and soy sauce, yeah, it's pretty awesome. I might even show you how to do that, it's pretty cool. Yeah, it's real calm now. We've got about, I don't know, 12 knots of breeze and maybe a bit of current, I don't know, but we're still doing 5 knots and just, yeah, beautiful, just pristine. It's been a great day so far. We only left at lunchtime, so I've only been going for a little while, but I think we've done 30-40 miles, and yeah, just hopefully it stays like this during the night, and you'll have to do some night watches. Yeah, looking forward to it. It's going to be great. And we'll get to a new adventure spot tomorrow. Anyway, look at this. This is our first view of Sumbawa. I've never been here before, and I've counted on the horizon over 30 little sailing vessels. This is the first island we've been to where I guess it's poor and they don't have engines, so they're all out sailing their little canoes out in the ocean doing their fishing. So they're all going out now at sunset and they'll stay out all night. Look, even local guys, if you get 2 boats next to each other, it's always a race when you're sailing. Look at them. They're going pretty fast for being small little boats. Yeah, the whole horizon is dotted with all these little sails up. It's pretty freaking cool. I don't know if they're going to have lights on, whether we have to worry about them at night, but we'll have lights on, so hopefully they'll avoid us. But yeah, we'll see. Pretty cool though, to see them all sailing here.
So I prepared this morning before to leave a potato salad with some sausages and tomatoes, and it's pretty good to have already something ready to eat, because even if it's super calm, like I'm not really motivated to cook inside at this time.
You want to do first shift?
Not really.
No? So we're going to do 2-hour shifts, right?
Yeah.
We're going to do 2-hour shifts tonight, starting at 8 o'clock, which is coming up soon. And rock, paper, scissors. 1, 2, 3. Is that you? Yeah. That's one. Oh. So what?
So you have the first?
First one?
Yeah.
8 till 10. So first you open the coconut. This is a brown coconut, a dry coconut. Open the coconut, rip out all the meat, and then just cut it into sort of chips, just thin slices. Doesn't matter if some of them a bit thicker, some of them a bit thinner. So fry them up in oil. Yeah, so give it a good stir around. They start to get a bit crispy. The oil out of the coconut starts to come out. There's a bit of sweet soy sauce. Dribble a bit of that on. A bit of chili sauce. And then to finish it off, some sesame seeds. And a bit of a stir, mix them around. Yeah, that's done. Put them in a box, let them cool down for a while. Now they're sort of oily, and you know you got to lick your fingers when you're eating them, but that's part of the fun. And yeah, they last a few days, and they're bloody awesome while you're sailing along. Luckily we've got pretty calm weather right now. We're on a little bit of a heel, but I think we're doing 6 knots. It's just perfect sailing. Yeah, it can have some snacks during the rest of the passage. So it's about 10 o'clock at night now. As you can see from the AIS, there's this ship, Indonesian ship, 320 foot long, passing me at 9 knots. It's about half a mile away, a little bit less. But how is it even in Indonesia that they can't even, on big ships, can't even get their lights right? He's passing me starboard to starboard. He should be showing green lights on this side, but it's red and white. He's got a red and white at the front and a red and white at the back. No green lights anywhere. Wakey wakey. Good turn.
Yeah.
You have a good sleep?
Yeah, but a bit short. Really trying to find a good place to sleep. So it's 11:30. The moon is saying goodbye slowly. So it's gonna start to be pretty dark, but super calm, a bit too calm. Like we can't really use the head sail, but we're going slowly. So it's over midnight, the moon is out, so it's pretty magical. Like the stars are really amazing tonight. There's a lot of flying stars, and also I can see in the water all the phosphorescent things, like it's all bright, really beautiful. I'm not really tired. I'm passing time at listening music and dancing on board, so I'm gonna give some extra time to Vernon to sleep, because he tried to sleep on the deck, but it was not really successful.
It's 2:45. Marie finished her dancing moves and she's having to sleep now. Just as she went to sleep, the wind started to pick up a little bit. I mean, it went from hardly anything and we were motoring to now we're sailing, 6 knots. It's nearly a beam reach. 16 knots of wind. They're beautiful. The moon's gone, it's very dark, lots of stars around. And just cruising. Super nice night. I'm a bit tired, but yeah, all good. 3.5 hours the sun will come up and we're looking like we're going to get there probably around 6 or 7 in the morning, so pretty mellow. And Yeah, I haven't seen any fishermen or ships or anything. A lot of phosphorescence in the water, but can't show you that. It's impossible to film. So yeah, you'd have to take my word for it, or those of you who sail will know what I'm talking about. Pretty special. Haven't seen it for a few years now, but it's pretty magical. I saw it in Australia a few times when a dolphin swims by at night when there's phosphorescence, and it just looks like this little glowing stars coming off the back of the turbulence from the dolphin passing by, and you just see these glowing sort of lines through the water doing moves. Amazing, magical stuff, and it's a shame I can't film that to show you guys, but at the same time I really like that you can't film. We can't see it. You have to still go out and see things yourself in this day and age. Anyway, I'll get back to you later.
It's 4 o'clock. That's my last watch, and I definitely don't like to wake at this time. It's super hard. I really hope the wind was gonna be fair and not turning, and I had to do nothing because I'm not at all awake. It's 5 o'clock. It's super calm. No wave, no wind. We're getting closer to the land, and it smells like the eucalyptus or like dry trees. It's pretty sweet smells for the morning. The light of the new day is coming. Pretty beautiful. I had to put on the engine because it was too slow without the wind. Pretty beautiful morning. Breakfast time. It's time to waking up the bear. Good morning. It's time for sunshine.
Sunrise?
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful. What's the time?
Just 6.
6. Engine on, no wind.
A little bit from the front.
Okay. Well, he's touching the boat. Wow, look at the phosphorescence. Look how blue it is. Whoa. He's got a really big eye. Hello, boy. The phosphorescence is good. Hello, boy. Hey, dolphin. Hey, look at him looking up. Hello. So cool.
Hello.
Ah, there's phosphorescence there. Breakfast time. We're about 10-12 miles away now from the anchorage, and yeah, beautiful morning. No wind though, so we're motoring. It's been a bit of a mixed trip. We've probably sailed about half and motored about half. Oh yeah, it was alright. Whatever, it is what it is. We sort of know on the north side of these islands there is a wind shadow. The trade winds come from the southeast, and the high mountains here sort of create a wind shadow, so Still got the sail up, still getting it. I mean, there's a little bit of wind, like 4 knots or something, so we're sort of motor sailing. It's helping us along a little bit. Yeah, breakfast time. I got some homemade granola, bananas, some dragon fruit, some yogurt on top, a coffee. And yeah, just sitting up here on the top, enjoying the ride. We saw a cool dolphin, maybe pilot whale. If anyone who knows exactly, maybe write in the comments below. Might have been a porpoise. I don't know, it was like just a normal dolphin, but it didn't really have a nose and a more bulbous head. But yeah, beautiful. He was like swimming up the front, looking up at us, and yeah, real cool to see that.
So we're gonna try to find an anchor in this bay. Looks pretty calm, and I hope we're gonna find something shallow. It's super good to see green again after the dry forest.
Right, well, we put down the anchor here. Don't know what the name of the bay is or the village. This isn't a fishing town, this is definitely a farming place. I can see that from the satellite pictures, there's a lot of farming in there. But there are some boats here, I guess they go out fishing, but it's not their main income. We're anchored in about 18 meters of water, but it shelves up pretty quickly. It's not the best anchorage. We'll stay here a few hours. Maybe we'll stay the night, we'll see how it is. Just good to rest now. Not, you know, it was super mellow passage as you saw. Motored half the way, sailed half the way. One overnight passage is sort of harder than doing 2 or 3 overnights, I feel, you know, because you just don't really get a rhythm. But yeah, it's easy. It just feels like you've been out for a long night on the town or something. You feel a bit hungover in the morning, but all good. Yep, pretty good. Easy passage. Marie didn't get seasick at all. It was calm, obviously, but no, she dealt with it good. She's a bit grumpy when I woke her up every now and again, but hope you enjoyed that little ride along. Showed a few of our sort of just daily things we do when we're sailing. I will say this, it was probably pretty boring. Whenever I say that in the video tends to be really what you guys want to see, so hopefully this one's boring for me and not boring for you. Yeah, thanks patrons. I got some internet this morning and I saw a couple new ones jumped on board. Thank you very much. So stoked you guys are supporting the making of these videos. It definitely helps us out, you know, like we are sort of stuck here in paradise, obviously, Indonesia, but we are sort of stuck here. We could leave, but there's nowhere to leave the boat. We can't leave with the boat because there's nowhere else to go. So yeah, your support means a lot. It means a great deal to us. Not only the money, obviously, also all the encouraging emails and messages on the Patreon side and on, you know, all forms of social media. You guys are my biggest fans, and yeah, it means a lot to have you guys along for this trip. So anyway, join us next week. Next week's video will be around Moyo Island, but we're not really sure if we're allowed to be here because we're in a new regency and we haven't checked in. So yep, that might be next week's video, might not also be. Anyway, thanks for watching, see you next week.